what sounds to be an air conditioner. Unfortunately, it is not an air conditioner. It's just a fan that housekeeping has let us use to keep our equipment cool this afternoon. So that is what you're going to hear in the background as ICC and Southwest getting set to kick things off here in a moment. We do want to welcome those watching in support of Southwest Tennessee this afternoon, and as well as a hello to those that are watching in support of your ICC Indians. Indians in the red and white kits. You've got Southwest in, I believe that's purple and white kits, as the First American National Bank opening kick is going to be controlled by the Indians. So again, we do apologize if that noise in the background tends to get on your nerves here. Take a look at today's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineup here for ICC as we get those to you here in a moment. Starting for ICC, number 2, Jenna Claire Johnson. As ICC pushing this one forward on the attack here. We'll stick with it, cross over the middle, and it is going to be just wide off goal. So a shot there. And it's still 0-0. So here's your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups here for the Indians. Number 2, Jenna Claire Johnson. Number 3, Addie Stanford. Number 6, Julia Beneckenstein. Number 8, Beth Lloyd. Number 12, Vanessa Bagaltz. Number 15, Cameron Summerall. Number 19 is Macy Williams. Number 20, Adeline Mathis. Number 21, Addison Peltsky. Number 25, Melanie Huber. And number 30, Asia Robinson. Robinson is in net for the Indians. Our first broadcast of the year, having to work a little hiccups out back and forth here. As we try to, basically trying to battle through the elements, for lack of better words. So now this was just going to roll forward, and Southwest is going to clear it out without any issues. So now ICC with it. They're going to clear it out wide. This is going to be Lloyd now on the attack. She fires, goes long with it, and ICC is going to be called for offside in that situation. So still no score here in Fulton. I've got my back turned to the scoreboard, so can't really see that, and I will try to update you on the time here in the near future when we're able to get our equipment to hopefully a little less heated, I guess you can say. We'll try to get it where we can set up the automatic scoreboard across the way for you as well. So no score here in the opening goings of this one, ICC and Southwest Tennessee. First home match of the year for the Indians. ICC 1-0 in the year. They went on the road and took on Pellissippi State. That is located out in Knoxville, Tennessee. They came away with a 2-0 victory. That was over, I believe, last week. Both of those goals belong to Beneckenstein, and actually both of those assists also belong to Peltsky, and they're both roommates here at ICC. So the roommate connection worked well there in the opening match of the year. Now here come the Indians on the attack, trying to go out wide. It's going to deflect it, and looks like the Indians will keep it. So it'll be a corner kick coming up here for the Indians. Send this on its way. Looking to go back post with it. The header is going to be sent out, and they're going to try to clear it, but Lloyd is there waiting on it. Shoots from distance. Broken up nicely there by the Salukis. Now it ends up back at the foot of Beckenstat. No, too tall for Julia Beneckenstein. Good shot that time. Good strike at the ball. Just a little too strong with it. And now the ball will go back on a goal kick here. Didn't get quite enough on that one. Went right to Lloyd. She's going to send this one ahead. ICC now on the attack, looking on the cross. Goes backside with it. Shot is up, and it's too wide. One of those tough angles from our point of view. Looked like it was going to go top shelf, back corner, but instead her foot failed her that time as it was wide off goal. And boy, oh boy, Southwest dodges a bullet there. So this one's going to be sent forward, and Lloyd is there again. Beth breaks that one up. Julia sends it back forward. Now Salukis with it. Ends up back at the feet of the Indians. Now they send this one over the middle. Trying to get it set up across. Fires, blocked. No, sent back out. ICC gets it. That's Pelski with it over the middle, battling for it. Gets it loose. Now sends it back across the middle. ICC steps into it. Good drive here. Now lets the defender get by. Goes left-footed, but no. Oh, my goodness. Great opportunity there for the Indians. Just could not send that one home. Great opportunity there for the Indians. Just unfortunate that they could not get a solid foot on it that time, as I believe that was Bagats that was trying to get that one to go home. So the Indians have had two good opportunities early. They've dominated the field position and time of possession so far. Just nothing to show for it. Now they're going to go out wide to Beth Lloyd. Lloyd strikes, sends it across over the middle. This foot too strong again. Boy, the Indians knocking on the door, but nobody there to answer so far. 0-0 to score here early on in the first half. This is our only match of the afternoon here. We'll have the men's match tomorrow, we hope. All depends on the weather, as I've got a gauge on my computer that is kind of reading the temperature, and it's, well, not happy is what I'll say. As ICC is going to reverse the pitch now. Sends it back to the opposite side, now back across the middle. Addison with it. He's going to swing it back up top. This is going to be Johnson. Johnson surveying the defense. Sends it out to Lloyd. Lloyd now wants to work one-on-one. Going out wide towards, now sends it on the cross, looking for someone to help there in the middle. Nobody there, and it'll just be cleared out there by the Salukis. So it'll be the second corner kick opportunity coming up here for the Indians. Still no score in this one. We do encourage you that if you do come out over the next week, of course, we've got men's soccer here tomorrow and then soccer here on Friday and Sunday. We encourage you to stay hydrated. And of course, the important part of that is actually being hydrated before you get to the pitch. This one over the middle. Keeper came out, couldn't find it. Dangerous opportunity, but the Indians couldn't take advantage yet again, as this one's going to be sent out into the ditch. We haven't had any rain in a while, so shouldn't be any issue of fishing that one out. So the referee is going to call for a ball in this situation. We want to remind you of our sponsors, Renaissance Bank, proud sponsor of ICC Athletics, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, along with First American National Bank, Bank Okolona, also another proud sponsor of ICC Athletics, and Little Caesars. With the late day that we're going to have, Little Caesars is probably what's going to be on the menu for supper tonight at the Gore household. Pelski with it now, sends it back out, wants to reset. Beneckenstein with it now, squeezes this one ahead. Deflected away there by Southwest. Lloyd, though, in the right spot at the right time to get it back. Little fancy footwork now, tries to go back post. Header broken up nicely there by the Salukis. Boy, another opportunity for the Indians. Just couldn't quite get that one going, but ICC once again takes it away, as that was Huber who comes in and gets it. ICC sends it out wide. It'll be a goal kick here now for the Indians. Raphael Henry running camera for us today. Appreciate Raphael and all he does. He's trying to take advantage of that air. And right now, we always name our star of the game. Of course, we've got a long way to go in this match, but Raffy and I have talked about it. And right now, there's a shot almost inside, broke it up. But right now, Joey Bowen is going to be our star of the game so far, as he was helping us out, bringing us one of the housekeeping fans here. As that ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be another goal kick coming up for the Salukis. ICC have had some good opportunities here, just haven't been able to send one home just yet. Well, to make things feel even better, Raphael, you'll love to know this. Heat problems, and I just got stung by something. So I didn't say a bad word on the air, so we're good. Just one of those days. So ICC with it now. They're going to reverse the pitch, send it across the way. That's going to be number 19, Williams, with it at her feet. Now squeezes this one ahead. That is going to be Mathis with it. Mathis surveys the defense, tries to send it in, and it's going to be easily scooped up that time by the keeper. So ICC is peppering the net right now, just haven't been able to find a way to put one in. So this free kick, and this might be one of the few times that we've actually crossed midfield, but ICC gets it back. Julia's going to send this one ahead to Lloyd. Lloyd on her high horse out on the right side, going to try to get to it, but just didn't have enough as it goes out of bounds. Good idea. One of those that about 4 or 5 matches on in the season, the sophomores will be able to link up on that one a little bit better. So it'll be another goal kick coming up here for the Salukis, as they have struggled with field position and time of possession. It has been dominated by the Indians so far. But the good news for the Salukis is the Indians have no points to show for it. So now they send this one across the middle. Nobody there. ICC going to try to battle back to get it. Deflected away. Loose ball, and there is Johnson to get it back once again for the Indians. So now Beneckenstein with it. Tries to squeeze it ahead. It's deflected, but into defeat Apelski. She fires, and that one too tall. Well, we've got a full day of sports, or full weeks of sports now that we're back rolling. As you mentioned, 4 home matches this week for soccer. Then volleyball, they'll be on the road this week. We'll have an open scrimmage Thursday night for football. Now, we won't stream that, but it is open to the public for anybody that'd like to come look at the Indians. That's going to be Thursday night at 7. Of course, football season will be here before you know it. We'll start the second Thursday in September as ICC breaks that one away, and then Salukis there to clear it out. Good job by Southwest to send it back to midfield. ICC controls and has to reset. Now they're going to reset it back into the backfield. This is going to be Johnson with it now. Sends it out to Lloyd. Lloyd just about as close as you could get without being out of bounds. Now here comes Beth on the charge. Wants to fire, looking to go right foot. Had the angle taken away off the crossbar. And the Indians once again just cannot send it home. Boy, that's been the theme of the first part of the first half so far here. 31-41 to go here in the first half. If you're watching, hit us up on Twitter at Let's Go ICC on Twitter. Let us know that you're watching. Appreciate Dave and the crew down at WSN to help us be able to try to get things figured out and a better way to get things running here on the broadcast. This one broken up, and Salukis with it now. Had it, lost it. And Julia's going to come back and get it. Now they're going to go outside here to the right side. This is Beth with it now, letting her teammates catch up with her. Sends it ahead to Beneckenstein. Back across the middle. This one's going to be popped up, and no! What a save. Well, that time The Indians nearly put one home. Good looking shot there. Got it on frame, but a great save to take it away and keep us scoreless here, as it will be a corner kick coming up here for the Indians. Again, we do apologize if you are hearing the sound of the fan up here as it's blowing on our equipment, trying to keep it cool. As this corner is sent on its way and it's being deflected out, and the Salukis are going to clear it back. Now the Salukis with it. They're going to try to get out in transition. Might be the first time they've had possession of the ball on the opposite side of the pitch, but ICC forces them backwards and forces them to reset the attack. Now the Indians take it away. Reset through Addison. Addison's going to swing it around in a hurry here to reverse the pitch. Johnson with it now, and she's going to ultimately reset it back and allow ICC to reset as a whole here. Johnson squeezes this one forward. This is Lloyd with it now here on the near side of the pitch. She's going to try to go over the top. Defender there to knock it away, and the Salukis will clear it out. This one's going to be squeezed ahead, and ICC is going to try to chase it now. They do have the angle. Going to send it back. Is it going to go out of bounds? No, ICC keeps it inbounds. Now here come the Indians on the attack once again, trying to reverse the pitch. They do so to Lloyd. Lloyd lets it settle at her feet, tries to get past the defender. Great job there to break that one up and keep the ball in front of her and force the Indians to retreat and reset through Julia. Julia now wants to go left side. Gets through, but not ready for it that time, as that ball is going to be deflected out. Mathis will basically let that one roll, and it's almost going to work as if a corner kick, but instead elects to come back inside to Addison. Addison sends this one over the middle. Opportunity here for the Indians. Strike and in there. .28-33 is when the score goes in, and ICC is able to send that one home. And that's the first goal of the season there for Vanessa Bagats. I do apologize if that is not right on that last name, as Bagats will get the goal. And I'm going to let that be coach's decision if it's an assist or not, as it looked like it was sent in that time by Peltsky, and if it was, then that's going to be her third assist of the season. The reason why I say, of course, my knowledge of soccer is not as good as anybody else's out there, but the reason why I say we're going to check that is because she did kind of set up and make a move of her own. Of course, being a basketball guy, I don't give the assist on the basketball play, but not being a soccer guy, we'll have to wait and see there. Take a look at some of the other highlights that we've gotten so far in the match, as ICC had some opportunities early to add to this lead. Just haven't been able to do so. Take a look at some of those, and a great save there by the Salukis, and that's going to keep it at 0-0 until this moment right here. Nice job, deflected off the keeper, went strong with it, and the Indians lead this one 1-0. Coach David Strother talking with the Indians there, and that's what he kept saying. He's like, let's get one before the heat timeout. And that's just what they did there. So a clutch goal for the Indians. They lead it 1-0 here in the first half. ICC 1-0 in the season. We've already talked about their 2-0 win over Pellissippi. It was actually Pellissippi's first ever soccer match in the history of the college. So a little bit of trivia there in the future, as ICC was able to win that one, trying to go to 2-0 in the season here against Southwest. Of course, Southwest Tennessee, a team that we see quite often, not that far of a drive for our athletics, and well, typically go up there for baseball and to play them at the USA Stadium. Always a great venue to go out there and play there. And then don't know what all sports they have, but that short of a drive, if they had basketball and of course, obviously have soccer, and anytime we can play someone that close, I'm all for it. So hopefully we can continue this trend of playing our friends up there in Southwest Tennessee. And I'm sure they'll probably be like me. They'd like for it to be a lot cooler as well. Temperature at a cool 96 degrees up here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Remind you, if you'd like to find out how you can contribute to Itawamba Community College or support the women's soccer team, you can do so by visiting iccms.edu/foundation. That's iccms.edu/foundation. ICC with it back on the attack, leading this one 1-0. Addison with it now tries to cross over the defender. Good job of taking the angle of attack away and forcing her back to reset. Julia with it now wants to swing it out wide. This is going to be Johnson with it. Johnson looking to go on the attack, surveying the defense. Now squeezes this one ahead. This is going to be Begot, or excuse me, that was not Begot, since this shot is saved again. See what, the keeper is getting quite the workout here for the Salukis early on. I believe that was Norris that just tried to fire that one. As they send that one down the field on the 50-50 ball, ICC has controlled those well this afternoon. As now they send it back across the middle to reset the attack. Looking for someone to go to. Now wants to go to the right side here. Now they go with it. They're going to try to swing it out wide, looking to go inside to Mathis. Mathis just couldn't quite get the angle. Good job. That's one thing you'll hear us talk about a lot in soccer is the angle of attack. And that time the defender, although couldn't get to the ball right away, did a great job of taking away Mathis's angle on the ball and then sends it out of bounds, so it will be a throw in here on the near side. So the Indians going to toss it in. Back out to Mathis now. Mathis puts a foot into it. Looking to go across the middle. Nobody really there to help out. And Salukis with it now as ICC leads this one 1-0. Ball slapped away, and there is Addison to take it back for the Indians. Piletsky has been extremely busy today. This one deflected out, and the Salukis just want to try to clear it out once again as they keep it in bounds here, squeeze it forward. But the Indians had it, lost it, and then it's going to go back to the Indians after it goes out of bounds. So ICC throws it in, headed out of bounds by the Salukis. Seating in the shade, a premium today. As fans out at the pitch. We have a substitution coming in. Caroline Wages will come in for ICC. Checking out will be Mathis here for the Indians. Indians throw this one in, and Salukis break that one up. ICC quickly attacking. The ball sent ahead, and the Indians are there waiting for it. Now they're going to clear it back to midfield. Johnson looking to go to work, fires this one ahead. Oh, nice job there to take away the ball and get it back to the feet of the Salukis. But there are the Indians, though, to break it back up. But Southwest Tennessee fights back and gets it. But now they're the Indians, once again, dominating the field in the time of possession here. This one's going to be sent ahead, but easy call there for the referee as Norris kind of got caught up in no man's land as she was trying to catch up with the play. And some of the other players from Southwest were already advanced up on the field, and so as she was trying to retreat back to get on side, well, it was just a little too late. So 1-0 ICC with the lead as Bagats got the goal with 28:33 to go in the first half. And the Indians take it away. Now here come the Indians here on the offensive attack. This is going to be Norris with it. Norris wanting to work one-on-one. Trying to get the defender to dance. Now goes far side, but just a little bit too wide. One of those you might have liked to see her take it a little bit closer to the goal there, but nobody really for ICC helping her out in that case. And so another break there for the Salukis to keep it at 1-0. Looks like 34 and 14 are into the match here. Whitaker and Benson checking in. Trying my best to help out the folks at Southwest, trying to do the scoring from watching the broadcast. Of course, there'll be a lot of substitutions today for the teams as they're trying to keep everyone hydrated. And that's going to be a foul on the Indians, so it'll be Saluki's ball. We'll have to roll it back a little bit. And this is going to be one of the better opportunities that Salukis have had so far offensively. As we said, ICC has just been dominant on the field position and time of possession. As this strike coming all the way from midfield, broken up there by the Indians. And it's going to be Wages who takes it back. Wages wants to send this one ahead. Oh, beautiful touch. Now here come the Indians' opportunity here. This is going to be Norris. Norris across and just a little bit too far. Oh, good idea there, but ICC able to keep it in bounds. Now sends it back across the middle. Norris with it, strikes, and it's in! Beautiful job there for the Indians. And a nice job. I believe that was Wages. I said Norris, but that was Wages with the goal. Go back and look at that one on the Little Caesars instant replay here. That one just a friendly bounce, and it found its way through. As now we're back to live action, and ICC continue to lead this one. Is now the lead, 2-0. I believe it again might have been Pletsky with the assist. Now here come the Indians. This strike from distance. Oh, nearly sent that one home, and a great job there by Carico, who is, we've said, has got an extreme workout here early on in this match. And you can kind of see right now she was laboring after getting up from that one. And so she's going to survey things and get ready to send it off here on this goal kick. And Beneckenstein comes in, takes it away, leaves this one forward. Indians with it, strikes, no, deflected. Great job there by Southwest, but ICC gets it back. Julia wants to swing this one out wide. Finds Addison with it over the middle. She strikes and going to be wide left on the shot attempt. Well, again, ICC is continuing to dominate the field position and time of possession here. Shots clearly dominating that one as Southwest has not got a shot off today. ICC with a bevy of them, they're able to send 2 of those home. And it is 2-0 now. And so instead of going long there and let it go short with it this time, ICC is going to adjust defensively, trying to see if they can get them kind of caught in that adjustment as there's going to be a whistle on the Indians. And so the ball will go back to the Salukis here. Well, at halftime, we'll just simply mute the microphone and step away. As we mentioned, just didn't quite, well, basically we had to do some things to take some stuff off the computer to help it run a little bit better, and decided to just say, okay, clean slate it. Got a few ideas on what we can do for hopefully tomorrow's match to keep the equipment cooled off a little bit better. We're in the shade, so that's all we can really ask for in that situation, is just to have some of the vital equipment out of the sun, and that's what we've done. But It's just hot, folks, and I'm not telling anybody anything new as that ball goes out of bounds. So the ball back to the Salukis here. 4 substitutions in for both squads. Broke up and now is tossed around. The Indians let it settle and they take over at midfield. Saluki send it back and now ICC takes it over. They're going to clear it out to the outside. It's going to be a foot race and the Salukis win that one. Great hustle that time on the part of Bobbitt. If not Bobbitt, if she doesn't get to that one, trouble for the Salukis, as it would have been a one-on-one opportunity there for the Indians. Nice job of not panicking and now getting the ball back to midfield here for Southwest Tennessee. Ball is hit towards us, and I was watching the screen and ducked big. Raphael deflected it up here. It looked like it was coming right into your living room. Well, I would say wouldn't be the first time I've been hit by the soccer ball here in the ICC Alumni Association Foundation broadcast booth. As ICC takes it back once again, and there is a whistle, and this time it's going to be against the Salukis. So ICC with it. They lead it 2-0 here. A goal by Bagats and a goal by Wages is where we're at right now with this 2-0 advantage in favor of the Indians. That ball goes out of bounds and it will stay with ICC. Substitution into the match here for the Salukis is going to be number 17, Hope Brown, checking in. It's like 25, Kelsey Brown, will be checking out. This ball sent in, broken up nicely there by the Salukis. ICC just in the right spot at the right time, and then a foul as 2 players gets tripped up, and the whistle will go against the Indians there, and it'll be more of the push-off versus the getting tangled up with each other, one of those unfortunate fouls, as the ball now will go back to Southwest Tennessee. So this ball sent down the pitch, cleared out by the Indians, but ICC is able to find, or excuse me, no, Southwest is able to find it now. Here they go on the far near side of the pitch. Looking to go inside. This ball's going to be slapped away, and we'll see if they say it's ICC or Southwest ball, and it is going to be ICC goal kick as we have some more substitutions coming in. See the Indians in the background. They were getting loose, but they're not playing today. Only one match this afternoon here from the ICC Soccer Complex. So this ball now sent ahead, ICC with it, and nice job here by Southwest Tennessee. They're starting to shift momentum on their side a little bit. One of their longer possessions going right now on their side of the pitch. So they're going to take their time here on this kick coming up. Rightfully so. Want to make sure everybody's in the right spot and get the best opportunity on this opportunity, as they have not had very many shot opportunities. Unofficially, no shots so far in this match. Bobbitt sends this one on its way across the middle, broken up there by ICC. I believe that was Perkins that got ahead on that one. Now here come the Indians on the other end. Tried to send it across, but was broken up. Good job there by Southwest to allow the defense to reset. Indians now want to go here on the far side of the pitch, and they're going to, no, they caught, the player called for offside. She was not offside, and Southwest forced at ICC to reset. This is Perkins. Now he's going to send it back out and reset. That's Henley with it now. Henley sends it out wide. Wages with it. Now they're going to send this one ahead. This is Norris. Norris strikes from distance, and oh, just a little bit too wide. Good idea that time. Just couldn't quite put it on frame. Would have been trouble if she could have. And so it looks like they're going to do a water break again here. So the second water break here in the first half. As with that water break, we will take a look back at some of the highlights again here from the first half. ICC leading this 2-0 over Southwest Tennessee. And right now, if you're Southwest Tennessee, yes, you're down 2-0, but you take a look at some of these highlights and the way this match has been going so far, you're not necessarily disappointed to only be down 2-0 right now. Remind you that the men will be in action tomorrow. I believe they're playing Delta State. Right now, we're planning on streaming that. Again, the weather being an issue. And normally when we say weather being an issue, it's because of rain. But we had a little bit of trouble with the heat today and having to put some fans and etc. on the equipment to keep it cooled off enough to run right now. So that'll be Tuesday. And we talked about the open scrimmage at 7 o'clock Thursday for football. And then volleyball, they'll be on the road at the Chattanooga State Invitational on Friday and Saturday. They will play Wallace State and Snead State on Friday. The men's soccer team will host East Central in a non-conference matchup. That's going to be scheduled for a 4 o'clock start again. Weather pending, if we can get the equipment to agree with us. And then Saturday, the volleyball team will continue to play in Chattanooga State. They will play Bevel State and host Chattanooga State there on Saturday. And then Sunday, the women's soccer team will host Dyersburg State here. That broadcast is pending. It's not looking good right now due to prior responsibilities that Raph and I both have on Sundays. So we'll keep you posted on that there. So that is what's coming up at ICC. As we're going to reset here after coming out of that heat timeout. You know, I know we've traditionally had 1 heat timeout per half. I'm not opposed to 2. Because this is not your normal heat that we've been used to. And of course, last week we had some days in the 80s. Of course, we wouldn't have any matches going on then. So we'll restart things here with a goal kick coming from Southwest. So the Indians will take the kick, and now we'll put it in play. That one sent ahead. That was Riggs with it. Keeps it, and now we'll dribble it back out and resets. McLevin with it. I do apologize if I'm saying any of these names wrong. We haven't quite got our pronunciation guide put together yet. So now the Indians with it, looking to go to work here on the near side. Wages across the middle. Good idea, but I lost it for a second. Southwest clears it out. But Williams right there waiting on it for the Indians. Now they go out to the far side. This is Lloyd with it. Lloyd weaving her way through traffic. Strikes with the right foot. It's on frame, but saved. But Lloyd has got a quick strike. And she's one of those that can really get a strong foot on the ball. Don't have to have, I guess you could say, her balance or her feet underneath her before taking that strike. Is she can seen her score in a preseason match earlier this year where she just shot it off stride. So it's one of those you got to be careful with when she's got the ball at her feet. Ball broken up, it's going to go out of bounds and we go back to ICC on the far side of the pitch. #25 Kelsey Brown will re-enter the match. Checking out is going to be number 12 Skylar Smith here for the Salukis. So the Indians with it, they're up 2-0 here, trying to add to the lead. This one's sent high and wide and broken up. Going to have to chase it down here in a hurry is Wages. She does keep it in bounds, but right there at the feet of one of the Saluki players now. Here comes Southwest Tennessee. Just an unfortunate bounce there for the Salukis as the ball goes right back to the Indians. This one's going to be sent ahead. Wages is going to give chase to it, but Southwest will beat her to it. Now they send this one up the pitch. Indians get it back. Loose ball taken by the Salukis. Now here comes Southwest Tennessee, one of their best opportunities they've had so far this afternoon. Squeezing it ahead. Good job by the Indians to get back defensively. Looking to strike, nothing there. Goes out wide with it to the right side. Getting her feet underneath her, squeezing it ahead. And the Indians do a good job recovering defensively. That one's going to be sent wide off frame. And one of the first shots of the day here for the Salukis. So the Indians with it now on the attack. Lloyd with it. She's going to be on the near side of the field for most of the match, but it's recently switched to the far side. That ball sent ahead, and Salukis able to keep it. One of the longer possessions the Salukis have had so far here on the afternoon as this one sent ahead. ICC steps in front of it, but a nice job of getting it back there by Southwest Tennessee. Sends this one ahead. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. Well, folks, we were thinking about even streaming from the concession stand you see there in the background is anywhere to get some relief for this equipment. But we're able to get it. So far, so good. I keep looking for some wood to knock on here so I don't jinx this or anything. This one sent ahead, deflected around, and sent forward. Now here comes an opportunity here for the Indians. No, they're offside. Offside by a step. That's a good idea and a good job of sending that one forward. It was deflected up just a little bit. I think that might have been what kind of threw the timing off there. And so it'll be a kick coming up here as the Salukis get ready to reset. This time try to clear it out, but her foot failed her. Now here comes the Salukis on the other end, and a whistle. Apparently this one was going to go against Southwest Tennessee. Didn't really see what the call was there. So ICC simply just going to put this one right back in play here. And then instead, just a bad touch, it goes out of bounds. And so Salukis basically get it over and say, all right, let's have a redo. Coming up on 8.5 minutes of play here. Ball deflected around. Southwest Tennessee keeps it. Reverses the pitch on the far side. Touches it out. Able to keep it now. Trying to get out to the outside corner. Going to give chase, and the ball will go out of bounds. It's one of those that was rolling slow enough to not know if it was going to get out of bounds or if it was going to stay in bounds. So it'll just be a throw in here for the Indians. They lead it 2-0. Inside 8 minutes to go now until halftime. Oh, nice move over across the way to get between defenders. Now Foot sends this one forward. Deflected out. ICC can't keep it. Great job there defensively to get strong and keep it in front of her. This one now is going to be deflected. Wages tried to get to it, but Southwest clears it out quickly. And now here come the Indians on the other end, looking to go on the attack. Now a great opportunity here for Wages. Wages, nobody in front of her. Sends it on the cross and just broke it up nicely there. Probably one of those that Coach would like to see her dribble in a little bit more on the attack in that opportunity. And Southwest tries to get back in transition in a hurry. Trying to see if they can catch ICC, kind of slow to get back, but the Indians do get back nicely, deflect that one away, and Wages will be able to chase it down. She's just going to basically set it back and reset the attack here for the Indians. Addison with it now, sends it back. Indians trying to just get spaced down a little bit better here with this situation as they're going to reverse the pitch. Sends it over to the middle, now sends it back. This is Lloyd with it, leaves it across the middle. And really nobody wanted it that time, as both players like they were going to try to kick it, but neither one of them wanted to kick each other. And then both of them pushing and shoving, but ICC is going to be hit with the whistle. So 2-0 your score here on a warm August day. Southwest getting everyone set up in this situation. They're trailing at 2-0. This one's sent ahead, and ICC is going to clear it out. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in here for the Salukis. This one's sent forward and saved. So it was on frame that time. So that'll be the first save of the day here for Asia Robinson. She had a big match in the win against Pellissippi State in her collegiate debut. She had 6 saves in that contest. Now here come the Indians on the attack here. Try to squeeze this one forward. Lloyd giving chase to the far side of the pitch and just keeps it in bounds. Now wants to work one-on-one, gets by the defender with ease. Now crosses back over the defender, gets past another one, weaving her way through traffic, and finally the keeper came up and said, I've got to stop this thing. Nobody really breaking back across the middle to help her out there, but fancy footwork on the part of Beth Lloyd to get by those defenders. Unfortunately, Indians just could not cash in there. So this ball sent ahead. And still loose on the pitch right now. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be last touched by Southwest Tennessee. So the Indians with it now, want to start the attack, sends it ahead, broken up nicely there by the Salukis. They want to send it back to midfield. Now here comes Southwest Tennessee, wanting to go on the charge here. See if they can cut this Indians lead in half. Sends it back across the middle. Opportunity here. Trying to work one-on-one. Good help defense there from the Indians, but we're going to have a foul whistled here on ICC. Stanford going to be hit with that one. I believe that is Salas that is drew the foul there. So a great opportunity coming up here on this free kick. A chance to make it a 2-1 contest would be big for the Salukis if they can do so just before halftime. So 4. Salas sends this one on its way, deflected up and off the post. Still in a dangerous position here, but Lloyd clears this one back. And now the Indians trying to get back on their side of the pitch. Nice job of anticipation to get in front of that one. Now here come the Salukis on the attack once again. Getting it across the middle, but there are the Indians that take it away. Wages with it, then has it taken away once again by the Salukis. Southwest Tennessee now, near side, lost it, and it's going to be sent ahead, and ICC will keep it. Up to midfield now. This is Norris with it. Norris strikes from distance and a save. Well, not a whole lot she could have done there. She had a defender within 3 steps of her. We'll see if she might be able to maybe catch a break with that sun, because right now the keeper is looking right back into that sun whenever you attack on that side. And a good save once again, and ouch. And they're going to call that one on the Indians. Caricio has been tough in net today. Yes, she has allowed 2 goals, but tell you what, ICC has had some good looks and has put some shots on frame. She's been there to keep it at a 2-0 contest right now. Decided to go short with it. Try to squeeze it across the middle, taken away there by the Indians. Now they're going to send ahead. Beautiful touch there to Lloyd. Lloyd with it. Lets the defender get by her. Now she wants to strike from distance. Oh! As this one deflected high off the crossbar. Inside they try to go with it, and bodies just all over the place. No foul call. Keeper came out, but a couple other players from Southwest kind of got tangled up with them as well. I won't say good no call on the part of the referee there, as really everybody was trying to go for the loose ball. Nobody got an advantage in that situation, as Southwest taking an opportunity to take a drink and kind of just pour it on themselves here, as one of the players from Southwest is feeling the heat here, as she's going to take a knee, and good job by the official to immediately blow the whistle as she took a knee there. As I'm telling you folks, this is nothing to play with here, as that's going to do it for the first half of play. ICC leads it 2-0. Let's take a look back at some of these highlights that we've had throughout the first half, as ICC leads it 2-0 here at the break. This is that play we just looked at before we went into the half, and it was a great opportunity there, but just couldn't quite cash in on it as well. So let's go back and look at some more of the first half highlights. And that's going to be your first half. 2-0 Indians with the lead. We'll be back in 13 minutes with the start of the second half here from Fulton. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We get set to start the second half of play here from Fulton. ICC leading Southwest Tennessee 2-0 here at the break. Begats and Wages both with goals for ICC in the first half. Again, we welcome those that are watching in support of the Salukis this afternoon. Say hello to you and hello to the ICC family that is watching as well. Remember, when we're on the road, maybe not streaming a match, you can keep up on Twitter at Let's Go ICC. That's all of our social media stuff there at Let's Go ICC. The soccer page on Facebook is Itawamba CC Soccer. You can follow them there as well. We do want to remind you that spam bots are out like crazy again this year. And unless it's from an official Let's Go ICC account, don't click any links that are talking about any type of live stream. We try our best to block and remove those on our social media, but sometimes there's just more than we can handle. So the ball's out of bounds. Last touch by the Salukis. So they're going to reset here through Johnson. ICC in the red and white kits. Blue and what looks to be gray kits for Southwest Tennessee. ICC will be right to left on the attack, as the Salukis will obviously be left to right on the attack as they've got the ball now. ICC, for the most part, dominated the time of possession and field position of the first half. Salukis got things going their way in the latter part of the first half and were able to get a couple of shots on goal, but for the most part, ICC dominated that as well. But now here come the Salukis on the other end. This shot's going to go wide, and we'll stay at 2-0. Well, nice adjustments out of the gate here by Southwest Tennessee, as it was well within 20 minutes, maybe even 15 minutes left before Southwest got their first shot off of the first half and not wasting much time here in the second. This one sent ahead. ICC with it now. This is Mathis on the far side. Goes to the shot across the middle. It's going to be slapped away and out of bounds. Nice dangerous strike there by Mathis. Don't know if the keeper was maybe anticipated it going the other way, but was able to deflect that one out of bounds and send up another corner kick here for the Indians. I believe the fourth on the afternoon here for ICC. Kletsky will set to send this one from the corner. Nice high send, looking to go back post and just a little bit off the mark as it goes on top of the netting there. Keeper, well, the ball just don't want to get over that post. There she goes. So 2-0 is your score. ICC with the advantage. Steps in front of that one now. Here comes Beth Lloyd with it. Now leaves it back across the middle to Addison. Addison wanting to go to work. Now back over to Lloyd. Lloyd dribbles it around. Now gets away the defender. Sends it to the middle. Broke it up nicely there by Southwest Tennessee. They send it out wide, but the Indians recover. ICC with it now. Trying to go through traffic. Nice job there poking it forward. ICC somehow keeping it. Strikes and saved. Two back-to-back great saves there by Southwest to keep this one at 2-0. ICC very easily could be up 4 or 5, maybe even legit 6 goals, if not for the play of the keeper this afternoon for Southwest. In the first half, it was Caricio. Don't know if they've made a change. Nope, it's still Caricio in net here for the Salukis in the second half. This one sent ahead, dangerous here, but no, they're going to say she was offside. Oh, tough break for the Indians. Great feed forward there for ICC. That's going to be one of those that 5-6 matches down the road, the timing will be a little bit better there for the Lady Indians. come the Indians on the other end. This is Lloyd with it. Got someone on her hip there. Now sends it. Going to go left foot across. And, oh, great. Just missing there on the cross over the middle. ICC able to keep it alive. So after Raphael said the coach's camera would not be in the way of any of his shots, guess what? It was. And that's typically how it goes for us here. This one sent ahead. ICC breaks it up. I believe that's Peltsky with it now across the middle. Oh, nice job stepping in front and breaking that one back by the Salukis. And that's going to be a foul on the Indians, so Southwest will keep it. Now this one's going to be sent ahead and a little bit too tall, but Southwest there for it. Now gets it back across the middle. ICC, though, nice job of breaking that one up. Johnson will let it settle, and she will reset. And now the Indians with it looking to push on the far side. Now here come the Indians. Good opportunity here. Now wants to send this one ahead. Addison trying to get out on the outside. Has got Lloyd with her. Now tries to cut back across the middle. Instead goes towards the baseline, loses the handle of it, and just goes out of bounds. Good defense. That's what you got to credit that to there. Again, taking away that attacking angle. Stayed on her, just on her hip, so she couldn't turn or square to the goal. And by that, forces the ball to go left and out of bounds. And also took away any passing opportunity she had there as well. So good defense to get angled up there that time by the Salukis. So Southwest with it now. 2-0 is the advantage for the Indians. This one sent ahead, deflected, still loose on the pitch, but ICC is going to chase it down. Tried to send this one ahead, but it's deflected away. That's Morgan with it at her feet. Now the ball sent out wide. Morgan's going to give chase. It's going to go out of bounds, and it will stay with the Indians.
Julia, help us.
So the Indians going to reverse the pitch. That is Henley with it now on the far side. Now comes back across the middle. Julia with it, sends this one ahead. Now ICC goes forward. This is going to be Beth with it here on the near side. Trying to work 1v1 now. Crosses other defender. Steps into it, but good defense there. Nice slide on the ball to get that one out. As you can tell, Lloyd was getting set to strike that one. Timely defense to be able to break that one up, and ICC is going to chase it down the other side of the pitch and simply clear this one back to the keeper. That is Robinson, Asia Robinson. We already talked about her standout play in the first match of the season where she had 6 goals in the complete game shutout. Now here come the Indians, but they're going to be offside. Easy call there. As we got a player down for Southwest, asked her to take a knee so she can come to the sideline here. Again, credit these kids, man. Young adults, I should say. They have been battling the temperatures in practice, but it's different when you get that adrenaline pumping a little bit more and playing in a match like they are today. In this type of heat, this one sent ahead, but just couldn't quite find it as Southwest with it now. Try to clear it out, but broken up nicely there by the Indians. Now ICC with it. Opportunity here as this one goes across the middle to Addison. Addison wants to step into it. Now gets away from the defender. Strikes left-footed, but too tall. Great move to create some room that time. And a strong strike. Just couldn't quite get that one on frame. Trying to go top shelf with it. Good idea. Just couldn't quite get that one sent home. Substitutions for both teams coming into the match here as taking their time getting on and off the field, and neither team's going to complain about that today. As we took 2 water breaks in the first half, I imagine we'll probably do that again here in the second half. That's when ICC was able to strike early, as they knew the water break was coming right around that 25-minute mark. And so they wanted to get a goal in, and Bagats did so with 28:33 left in the first half. And then shortly after that, Wages added another goal, give ICC a 2-0 advantage. Now here come the Indians. Oh, beautiful touch. Lloyd with it, and the only option the keeper had was that, as she was able to come up and make a play on the ball. But what a beautiful touch. I believe that was Addison that sent that one ahead to Beth. Just unfortunately, or I shouldn't say unfortunately, but just a great play there on the part of Caricio. Man, I've been impressed by her today, folks. Yes, she's given up 2 goals, but she has made a lot of saves, a lot of tough plays to keep this one at a 2-0 contest. Try to send this one ahead. Southwest steps in front of it. Now here they come on the attack on the other end. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by ICC. This one's sent ahead, and Southwest able to chase it down. Morgan, though, comes in, breaks that one away, and it's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by ICC, so it'll be a corner kick coming up here for Southwest. The referee, both teams actually thought it was out last by Southwest, but now the referee making the change. So this will be the first corner opportunity here for the Salukis on the afternoon. But for Southwest, you got to make this thing dangerous. You haven't had a whole lot of shot opportunities this afternoon here, so you got to make this one dangerous. This is number 4, Salas, getting set to send this one. Puts the foot into this one and deflected out. Now it's going to be cleared out there, and now Southwest will have it to do again. Basically going to resend the corner. Beneckenstein heads that one out for ICC, and they're going to try to clear this one out. That's Mathis with it now, dribbles across the middle of the field. Now sends this one ahead here. This is going to be Pletsky with it now. She's got her stride going. She's got players onto the right side of her. She wants to go that option with it. Now she strikes, and that one just wide left. Great transition opportunity there for the Indians. Just couldn't find that one going home there. I like the idea of taking the strong strike by Addison from distance, as the other 2 players just really didn't have good spacing between the 2. Might have had a little bit of a jam up there if she would have decided to kind of pass that one off. So they're just going to simply go short with this one and reset their attack here. ICC, though, steps in front of it, drops it across the middle. Oh, unfriendly hop. Good touch, but that time Summerall was in the right spot at the right time. Ball just took an unfortunate hop, a little bit too tall for her to handle. Smart play there by Southwest Tennessee to allow them to clear that one out, and we will have our heat break here. So let's go back and look at some of the highlights so far from today's contest. And welcome back out of the timeout there. 2-0 is your score. ICC with the lead. That was the first of what we anticipate to be 2 water breaks here in the second half. There's 30:43 to go here in this one. First broadcast of the year, and we can tell it. Hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit smoother, as figured out a few ways to help keep our equipment cool. We thought we had it figured out, and that was where we messed up. Or let me rephrase that. I shouldn't say we. That's where I messed up. Thought I had it figured out. It's like, this will work. We're going to be in the shade. Don't need much of a fan to keep things cool. Yeah, my bad. Need a lot more than we have. Thanks to Joey Bowen. We've got one of those fans that you put in the floor to dry your floor whenever water gets into it. And you've probably heard that all day today, but that's how we're trying to keep things cool here. So back to action as ICC will throw it in. Ball will be deflected around. Last touch by Southwest, so it'll be another throw in here for ICC. That is Beth Lloyd getting set to throw this one in. She'll get it right back, and we'll send it right back, and she'll get it back once again, but the ball just trailed away from her, and now Southwest Tennessee with it, had it, lost it, is going to go out of bounds. Now this one broken free. Now here comes Southwest, an opportunity here. 1v1 here. She's going to strike and a save. Beautiful job there by Asia Robinson. Read that one well. It's going to be deflected out for a corner opportunity, but a good job there. One of the best opportunities that Southwest has had this afternoon to find the back of the net. And Asia Robinson doing what she does best, and that is being a stopper inside that net. So it'll be another corner kick coming up here for number 4 for Southwest. This one sent on the way is sent short. Easily broken up that time by the Indians, so it would be basically a redo with the corner opportunity coming up here. 2-0 is your score. If you're Southwest, you would love to cash in on this opportunity here as we're inside 30 minutes to go in the contest. This one much better. Sent in that time. Header, and it's going to go out wide. And it'll be a goal kick coming up here for ICC. Good opportunity, good idea. Just couldn't put that one on frame, as Robinson, really any keeper, would have had a tough time reacting to that one to get to it. So a break there for the Indians. More substitutions coming in. 34 and 2 for Southwest. 17 and I believe that's 8 checking out. Both these teams, they have just hustled in and out players all day today to try to, one, keep them hydrated and just keep them safe more than anything. Conditioning is a very important part of this time of the season. This one's sent ahead, but it's going to be too far ahead as it's going to go out of bounds. Thought there for a second it might have a chance to kind of slow down enough and stay in bounds, but it did eventually roll out, as you see there on the far side of the pitch. So it'll be a throw in here for the Salukis. Indians take it away on the throw in. Now they're going to reverse it right back around on the far side of the pitch. This one's sent ahead, and good idea there by Caricio. She doesn't come up and make a play on the ball. It's going to be tough for Riggs that close to the net, but a smart decision to come up and make a play on the ball and take away the scoring opportunity. 50-50 ball controlled by the Indians at midfield. ICC trying to see if they can put another ball in the back of the net here as they lead this one 2-0. Now they're going to send it out wide now. Try to cross it over the middle, but Southwest Tennessee waiting for it that time. Clears it out, but the Indians get it back. This one struck from distance, and it's in! Melody Huber just powers that one home from distance. Top shelf, back of the net. 3-0 ICC with the lead. Well, don't know if we're going to start What a Play Wednesday this early in the year, but if we do, that is going to be a early nominee for our What a Play Wednesday, brought to you by Renaissance Bank. If you're just now joining us, each Wednesday throughout the seasons, we'll have our top play of the week, brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Visit them at renaissancebank.com. They are the bank that understands you. You can find out why. They're at renaissancebank.com. 3-0, the lead here for the Indians. ICC takes it back. Lloyd with it now. Lloyd working away from the defender. Now just going to let to drop this one back and reset the attack here for the Indians. So the Indians battling for this one. There's going to be a foul call. It's going to be on the Indians. One of the Southwest players kind of getting a little vocal for the referee's liking. Got men's basketball down here supporting the soccer team today. Coach Wilson down here pacing back and forth. He's so nervous. Some more substitutions into the match here for both squads. See them checking in and out in this situation. ICC with a 3-0 lead. Begot's wages in that most recent goal by Hubner has put us there 3-0 in favor of the Indians. Ball loose on the pitch. Julia Beneckenstein was able to come up with it. Now leaves this one out to Lloyd. Lloyd crosses over the defender, gets by her. Now here comes Lloyd in the open field. Once again, weaving her way through traffic, strikes from distance and saved. Again, an impressive strike there. A lot of strength, a lot of accuracy on the run by Lloyd. Just put it right on the keeper that time. Made an easy effort for the keeper to make the save. And Caricio, she's had a lot of those today, as she has been solid in net. As this one easily could be more than 3-0 right now if it wasn't for the play of Caricio. Morgan steps up and takes that one away for the Indians. Now wants to leave this one out wide, and it's to Riggs, but she was offside, and the ball will go back to the Salukis. That ball's going to go out of bounds. It will go back to the Indians. Again, getting more substitutions into the match here. Perkins checking in for ICC. And Huber, who just scored that last goal for the Indians, will check out. Oh, nice tackle that time as the ball goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it's last touch by ICC. Interesting. So they say it was last touch by the Lady Indians, so the ball will go back to the Salukis here. I don't know if they go by Lady Salukis are Salukis, or if there is a female version of the Saluki that they are called by. But typically when we play in matches like this, we just go by the mascot as is. This ball just pinball around now, and ICC lets it settle, and they find it.
Don't be lazy in it, okay? Let's be sharp in it.
Dangerous touch here, and had to rush that one back. Is a good anticipation that time by Southwest Tennessee, anticipating the ball going back across the middle. Nearly got there in time to take it away, but ICC avoided disaster there. Now the Indians with it, being very patient as they march the ball down the pitch. Send this one ahead. Lloyd with it now. Tries to create some distance, didn't have it. Now backs it back out across the middle, and ICC will reset here on the near side. That's Jordan Allen with it as she sends that one ahead. The ball's going to be cleared out by the Salukis, and it'll be ICC ball. There's our first breeze of the day, Raphael, and it feels good. Well, Rafi, you called it. You said, I want to talk more about the weather today than I have in quite a while, and, well, I am. My salute to John DeLucic today is what I'm calling this broadcast. As we're coming up on 20 minutes to play, ICC with the 3-0 advantage. Indians with it now, back over to Lloyd. Lloyd wanting to work one-on-one. She has such a quick step to be able to get away from the defenders, but a nice job helping defensively. But there's the Indians to take it back. Lloyd touches that one. Couldn't quite get to it in enough time as the Salukis were in the right spot at the right time. And just a poor touch there as it goes out of bounds. Tough break there for Southwest. So ICC with it, starting to do a little bit better job of controlling the possession and field position. It's been back and forth for the most part, maybe a slight edge to Southwest Tennessee here in the second half. Lloyd breaks away from the defender. Now wants to send this one ahead and was possibly looking maybe to pass that one more than a shot as it was not on frame. And this will give an opportunity for more subs to actually was not going to send the sub in. Send this wait a second. This ball deflected out. Now here comes Southwest Tennessee on the far side of the pitch with an opportunity here. Good defense by the Indians as that one is going to be taken away, but they're eventually going to send it out of bounds. Just a stoppage of play to get some subs in there. So Southwest with it once again on the attack, but taken away there by the Indians. ICC continues to lead this one 3-0. Trying to go over the top. Good idea here. It's going to be a foot race over to the middle. ICC has a step. Now sends this one ahead. Left side. Couldn't quite get it to settle enough. Now they're going to reset the attack. 1v1. But a good job defensively there to take that one away and negate the opportunity. Now Allen's going to step out in front of this one and reset it here for the Indians. Good transition defense on the part of Salukis to take away a great opportunity there for the Indians. Now they want to go inside with it. Now they send it over the middle, and it's just grabbed there. Good idea, good send, but an even better play there defensively by the keeper, as that would have snuck through, would have been an easy header for the Indians to put that one in the back of the net. But Caricio continues to make some great plays, as she has all afternoon. So Salukis with it now as they're going to reset. Bad touch there as ICC was able to jump in front of that one, but a good job hustling to get back. Now it's poked forward. Here come the Indians. Opportunity here. No. Good hustle again. That was Whitaker that was able to make the extra effort to break that one up. Well, one thing's for sure, even though it's 3-0, the Southwest squad has not given up yet, as they have made some tough extra effort style plays to keep the Indians off the board. Corner opportunity coming up here for the Indians. This one sent low trajectory and easily sent back to return to sender that time, if you will, as the Indians will have it to throw it in here on the near side. And we've got a whistle. And they're going to get a substitution here. Abby Dunn will come into the match for the Salukis. Throw it in. Like she didn't mean to throw it in. The ball just kind of slipped out of her hands there, but ICC able to keep it over the middle, and oh, what a beautiful save. And the opportunity on the putback off the deflection goes wide, but my, oh my, Caricio, have yourself a day, young lady. Don't let this 3-0 score reflect the type of effort she has given this afternoon, as that was another beautiful save there, as we'll have our second heat timeout here on the pitch. We'll take it with it, and let's take a look back at some of the highlights so far here in this match. And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0 is your score, and We got trouble in the house. Coach Mike Sullivan, former ICC women's and men's soccer coach, just back in town, taking in today's action. I imagine he'll probably stick around for the men's game tomorrow against Delta State. Not only that, but he's got Rick Collier here with him as well. So no telling what those two guys are talking about right now. So back to action. 3-0 is the score. Just under 15 minutes to go now in the contest. Indians with it on the far side of the pitch. There's a scramble for it, and the referee's letting a lot of contact go there. And then a whistle late. And some of the Southwest fans didn't like that one, and I'm going to have to kind of agree with them there. As
Where's the first foul?
there was a lot of contact going back and forth, and
David, I take back what I said in the first half. That went from being, you went from having a perfect game to an absolute disaster. One call.
And so this will be a PK coming up here for the Indians. As this is Juliana Moats getting set to put a foot into this one. Does so and sends it home. So the Indians take advantage of a questionable call there, if you will, to take a 4-0 advantage now. 13:24 left in the contest. As that's Moats with her first goal of the season. Actually, everybody that has scored today has been their first goals of the season. Begotts, Wages, Huber, and Moats. Is that ball deflected up? Back towards midfield, still loose on the pitch, and ICC will take it over. Indians trying to chase this one down, but it's going to roll out of bounds. Good effort given that time on the part of Wages, just didn't quite have the speed to get down the pitch to it. An unfortunate bounce that time. His throw was a little bit too inside. And it goes out of bounds back to the Indians. This one popped up, and smart play there to clear that one out as Riggs was closing in on a hurry. Really nobody there to help defensively, so the only option she had was to send that one out wide and then force the Indians to have a throw in here to allow the defense to reset. Remember, you can see highlights from this match and other matches throughout the season by visiting letsgoicc.com. You can also visit Let's Go ICC on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel while you're there. We have a lot of extra videos that we don't put on the website. Sometimes we put them on social media. Sometimes we just put them up there as a surprise video for those that visit our YouTube page. Again, that's Let's Go ICC on YouTube, and you can subscribe to the page to keep updated when we have more content coming your way. Now here comes Southwest Tennessee on the attack here. One of their better opportunities. This one's going to be sent wide off frame. And so it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. So ICC with it, working with a 4-0 advantage here, trying to go to 2-0 on the season. Coming up on 10 minutes left in the contest here. As that one just a tough angle on the throw in, and ICC easily takes that one away, sends it ahead. Southwest breaks it up and gets it back. Nicely done there by Southwest, but Indians get it back, and now they're going to reset the attack here. Indians are going to send this one across. That's Lloyd with it on the far side of the pitch. Now back to Addison in the middle. Addison sends this one out wide. That is going to be Allen with it now. Then Salukis get it back. As that one over the top, but Indians there to take it away. Allen will touch this one forward. ICC quickly moves it to the middle to Poletsky. Now sends this one back out wide. This is going to be Wages giving it a chase. She does keep it in bounds. Puts a foot on this one, tries to get it across the middle. Broken up there by the Salukis. Allen takes that one away. Right spot at the right time. Leaves this one back across the middle. Addison with it now. She wants to reverse the pitch over to Lloyd. Lloyd with it. Makes a quick step, gets around the defender. Dribbles inside, now on the cross, and it's going to be deflected in. Well, that's going to be an own goal, as it was, looked like it was deflected off Southwest Tennessee. Lloyd was the one that created the opportunity. That's going to be another one of those that the coaches will let us know how that one plays out once they go back and review the film. But it's 5-0 now, Indians. Oh, nice takeaway there by ICC. Beth gets it back now. But a good job there by Southwest Tennessee to dig that one out and force the Indians to reset offensively. Addison with it now, dribbles across the middle. Looking to try to step in front of one. Good defense to keep her from being able to square up for a shot, making her work and forcing her further away from the frame. Now she puts a strike onto it, be behind the net, and there'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Salukis. Coming up on 7.5 minutes left in the match now. ICC has a 5-0 advantage here. Sends that one ahead. Lloyd was there, but the ball took an unfortunate hop off her foot as it goes out of bounds into the shaded area. I'm pretty sure the player from Southwest Tennessee does not mind retrieving that ball. As the throw in is taken away by the Indians. But then there's good hustle on the part of Southwest Tennessee to get it right back. Now they want to squeeze this one ahead. Dangerous opportunity coming up here for the Salukis. 1v1 opportunity here. Steps into it. Goes high with it. And it's in. That is going to be number 26 with the goal at the 6:43 mark left in the contest. She just popped that one up and found its way home. And a nice answer there by the Salukis. They've had some opportunities today, just haven't been able to make it, very many of them dangerous. Well, they were able to capitalize there and make it a 5-1 contest now in favor of the Indians. Not a whole lot anybody could have done in that situation. It was just perfectly placed, snuck underneath the crossbar and found its way home. 5-1 now is the score. So the Indians have it back. As a lot of contact, 5-1 contest this late in the afternoon, probably not going to be called. Now here come the Salukis now on the attack, trying to see if they get back-to-back goals here. ICC, though, getting physical, as that was Stanford coming in to take it away, sending it out of bounds to allow the defense to reset. And she tried to send it back as it goes out of bounds, so ICC will get it back here. Inside 5 minutes left to play. Indians lead this one 5-1. Ball goes out of bounds and will stay with the Indians. Nora sends this one ahead. Deflected by one of the Southwest players. Easily cleaned up there by Caricio. As we talked about her, she is... Don't let this 5-1 score reflect the way she's played today. She has played outstanding, and that should tell you how those 5 goals today have been tough received by the Indians, as Caricio has been solid in net despite giving up the 5 goals this afternoon. As this one could have really been out of hand had not been for her play in the first half, especially as it was 2-0 at halftime. ICC has put 3 on the board here in the second half, and really and truly some great saves in that first half kept it at 2-0. More substitutions coming into the match here as we start to wrap things up. Southwest can put this one back in play. Sets this one down the pitch. ICC jumps in the way of it. Loose ball on the pitch, controlled by Southwest, and that's going to be a card issued here. That's going to be on Liz there. And you saw good short sportsmanship as she came back and helped the player up after getting tripped up that time. 2:46 to play in this one. We'll have an abbreviated version of the Renaissance Bank post-game report coming your way at the conclusion of this one. We'll name our star of the game, and well, I tell you what, we've got a tough one to pick out of that one. As this is going to be Addison with the ball now. She's going to leave this one ahead. This one's sent it back across the middle and eventually going to be cleared out. They're actually going to call a foul on the Indians here. So it'll be Southwest ball as they sent that one to the parking lot. They'll try to get another ball in here from the sideline, and they do. So Southwest with it now. Inside a minute and a half to go in the contest. ICC gets it back. Leads this one ahead. Opportunity here for the Indians, but another smart play there by Maria Caricio, the freshman goalkeeper, who has put in a lot of work this afternoon here for the Salukis. This ball sent ahead now. Inside a minute to play in the contest. Pletsky there to take it away. Sends it back to midfield, but Southwest there with it. 45 seconds. Now this one's sent on its way and saved. Second save of the afternoon, unofficially here for Asia Robinson. We're inside 30 seconds to play now. ICC is just going to send this one forward, then send it back, and kind of just kick the air out of this one as they're going to move to 2-0 on the season with a 5-1 victory here over Southwest Tennessee in the home opener of the 2023 season. We'll go ahead and move into our Renaissance Bank post-game report, give you a scoring recap here. In the first half, it was 2-0 in front of the Indians. Bugats and Wages both had those goals. Pletsky each with an assist there in the first half. And then Huber had a goal. And then Moats added a PK. And this one's up for debate, as it was Beth Lloyd, who looked like she may have deflected the ball off of the defender from Southwest to give ICC the 5-0 advantage. And then Osment came in with about 6:43 left in the contest to make it a 5-1 match in favor of the Indians. That's going to do it for our broadcast. Again, thank you for everyone that's tuned in and stuck around with us. The equipment decided to play with us and played nicely. So for Raphael Henry, I'm Adam Gore saying good night from Fulton. Have a blessed evening. And as always, Roll Tribe.